Is this done?
Yeah, it's done. Ta-da!
Oh my
Very
God.
minimal. You wanted minimal?
So
we gave you minimal. This is your new sink.
Obsessed.
So what's happening with the kitchen, Jen?
So I found the house. I was like, this is perfect for a family. We just had a newborn. I'm like, this is going to be so easy. And then
Surprise.
my husband, Mike, got involved. And then I came in to check on it and realized we demoed pretty much everything.
This is little.
I think
It's
there's
little.
one room that's not demoed. But the kitchen, I know, is like so important to him because he cooks and I love to eat. So we are so excited to see what you have in store.
Yeah.
I found him.
Hey. So we're talking about kitchen. In terms of like, remember that big island that was here?
Yeah.
Do we still want to keep that? How are you feeling about the island?
mean, the size of the island I think is great because it is such an amazing meeting point for everybody. But I think the way that they used it in the past was terrible. The placement of the sink was bizarre. It was in the corner, which doesn't make any sense. If you are cooking, you want the sink near the fridge, near the oven, and there's a second sink here. So I think just reconfiguring, I think the shape is great, but reconfiguring everything to make it more chef friendly.
In terms of the island, I feel like we should still keep it big. I mean, it's a huge space.
It was pretty big to start, right?
Yeah.
I would love to incorporate some seating. You know, you have this huge island. It's supposed to be this meeting point.
Right.
There's nowhere to sit. There's no way to put your computer out. Like if I'm cooking and she's just kind of hanging out, or we have the baby here, you know, it'd be great eventually when he's old enough to have a high chair and push it right up against the counter.
Can I get that storage that we had in the last house?
Oh, like
I love
under?
the little storage.
Yeah, we could totally do that. We can leave it here in the front, and then we can still have the island come out a little bit more so that we can tuck in some nice stools here.
All of the cabinetry was just kind of fighting for your attention, and every little nook and cranny had a detail or had some kind of little pillar. So I think just keeping things really like simple and minimal, but using beautiful materials.
One material that I love is soapstone.
Love.
It's not porous, it's super durable, it's heat resistant.
Yeah, it actually has like a natural texture to it. Like a
Why
little
do you
bit
know
of
this?
Mike and I have secret conversations where we text each other.
You guys have a whole language. I can't
We've left you out of this one, Jen.
Great.
Being entertainers that you guys are, what about having 2 dishwashers? Would that be something important that
100%.
And getting me my coffee station. That's all I care about. I need to have my little coffee set up in the morning, my hot water with lemon. I just need to have that.
Okay.
So you're saying 2 sinks.
2 sinks and then 2 dishwashers.
And 2 dishwashers. I've never loaded the dishwasher because he's so particular about it. That
There's
we've
an art
gotten in
form.
the biggest
There's a way to
fight.
do it.
Yes,
It's like
efficient.
So
Yes,
now we can
I
fight twice
agree.
about it. That's great.
Cool, so for the breakfast nook, guys, I'm thinking indoor outdoor because it's such a nice little, like, you have that backdrop. How do you guys feel about maybe adding a TV there?
Like a frame, like something.
Oh yeah, like the Samsung frame? Yeah.
Yeah, like the art TV.
Something that could be art when we're not using it.
I really love like the Pizza Hut vibe when you would go and there was like family style like bench and chairs. Do you guys hate that?
The benches annoy me.
It's like very 80s, but you have like a bench for your family.
And you remember when your friend has to get up and
I was just
everybody
gonna
has
say
to
that.
get up?
It's
Just
so
so you go to the
annoying.
bathroom?
Yeah, that's true.
So let's like maybe do like round table here. Keep it again really nice and communal so everyone can sit in the
You said
morning.
round table?
I say round.
Square?
Round.
Round?
Yeah, just
Okay.
to play off of the shape of the bay window.
Okay.
Then we kind of continue that round here, and then
Okay,
we'll
cool.
dress it up with some nice, maybe 1 or 2 plants just to soften up all the molding.
Plants where?
Just kind of in the corner there. I want to see something that connects the indoor outdoor because we have a slider door back here that I feel like in summer when you open this up, it should feel like an extension of the outside. So I have a ton of ideas running through my head. I want to sketch them out for you guys so you can kind of see everything and then visualize. We're gonna go and put a nice big island in the middle, keep it the 10 feet that we talked about.
Okay.
I'm thinking we actually put the sink right in the center. What do you think about that?
Sure.
Because I know Mike wanted some more surface on the sides.
Yeah.
So dishwasher here, and then you know how we have the back wall?
Yeah.
We'll put another dishwasher here,
Okay.
and then we'll do another prep sink here.
This is a serious adult, legit kitchen.
Yeah.
This is exciting stuff. With my calculations, we're gonna be able to get 11 people in our kitchen.
Exactly.
And every time we have people over, they just gravitate here. So it's gonna be so nice to just have this like room.
Yep.
What's our timeline?
I think timeline is gonna be about 2 months.
Okay.
I know you wanna get it done sooner,
I
but
thought you were gonna say like 8 months because of
no.
2 months time. We do have a baby, so we gotta get this go. Just go. You've got work to do. Go.
Do you love it? I love it. So we brought Mike to see all of the slabs that we're gonna use for the kitchen countertops. Wow. What do you think, Mike? It's gonna be so easy to clean. You get that natural stone look. This is our concept. We want the kitchen to feel very elevated, very grown up, but still maintain a beautiful casualness to it and let all the materials really tell the story of the space. So it's been a few months since we started the kitchen remodel for our client Jen and Mike. Today, the team and I are giving it the final touches. We're so excited because this is one of our favorite kitchens that we've done so far. I hope we hit all the marks that Jen and Mike wanted in the kitchen, and we can't wait to share it with them. Jen and Mike really like Scandinavian design, so we didn't want to overdo it with any of the accessories. So we kept everything darker with really beautiful handmade feel to them so that it added a little bit to the kitchen without taking away from obviously the island that's the showstopper. So I'm gonna start just kind of giving them little moments within the kitchen so that they can easily grab stuff as they're cooking. Fruits can just kind of sit up here, adds a nice visual interest and a pop of color. And then I love introducing fresh branches or flowers. And we want everything, all the accessories to serve a function. So they're not just sitting there, they're actually either holding something like this little beautiful tray, holds the soap. And both Jen and Mike don't like a lot of accessories in general. Even with the custom handles for the millwork, we did an integrated handle so that we didn't see a lot of the hardware. So it just keeps everything really light, linear, but when you open it, it's still really easy to grab. And it just gives the kitchen more of a clean, minimal look that they both really gravitate towards. For the backsplash, we went with the porcelain broken joint tile. And again, we wanted to do something that was visually beautiful without taking away from, like I said, the main hero in the space, which is the kitchen island. So when you look at it, it's still really beautiful. You can kind of see the texture and it just adds a little bit of depth to the entire space without taking too much away. We really wanted to do something beautiful that would ground the space, so we decided to go with the soapstone that's a little bit on the darker side. Since everything was going to be lighter with the paint color choices that we went with, we thought the soapstone would just really add drama to the space, and because it's such a huge island, the scale was going to be really important, so we wanted a stone that was going to look stunning as soon as you walked into this kitchen. Mike loves to bake, so he has a really, really large surface area where he can really just put all of his mixer bowls, and he can actually use the stone for putting the dough on it and just really mixing everything here, and then it's just an easy cleanup right after. So a little tip that I like to do in kitchens is kind of hide the outlets as much as I can. I'm not a huge fan of outlets, but you do need them. So what I like to do is add accessories like a cutting board that kind of hides them. But still, if you needed to use it, you could just easily remove it and then put it back when you're done. And I just magically turned on the lights. It was important for Jen and Mike to have 2 dishwashers, and we didn't want to see them, so what we did was we found panel-ready dishwashers where you can kind of hide them and they get integrated into the space, into the rest of the millwork. So if you see here, you can't tell that the dishwasher is actually here. There's one on the other side too, so that if they have a large party, they can have both of them running at the same time, but they don't look ugly. They're just like nice and hidden. So Mike and Jen really love a good breakfast nook. At their previous house, they used it all the time. So we wanted to do something that was, again, really beautiful, but still didn't take away from the rest of the kitchen. So what we did was add these amazing chairs that, again, everything just feels nice and light and user-friendly. They're still really minimal, so they play it really nice with the Scandinavian design that they both really like. And we wanted to add a beautiful round table where if they want to either have breakfast, they can sit here. But if they have friends and family over and they wanted to have a game night, it could also double up as a beautiful space where they can entertain. So because we are in California, outdoor living is really important. So we always want to bring in the outdoor indoor and vice versa. I love introducing plants into the spaces like this beautiful Audrey ficus. It does really well inside. It doesn't need a lot of light, where everything else feels a little bit more neutral. The green just makes everything pop and stand out. This room also gets a lot of natural light, so we wanted to keep the drapes really just kind of light and airy with this beautiful lightweight linen where it filters the light a little bit, but it doesn't block everything out. And then we also ended up adding this beautiful Samsung frame TV that doubles up as art. So when you're not watching TV, it just becomes this beautiful piece that you can look at and it doesn't take away from the rest of the room. So we created this nice little area here for Jen where she can have her coffee station and also a nice way of displaying all of her plates that she's been given throughout the years from friends and family. I personally love when my friends come over and they can see everything displayed and it's easy for them to grab and just use instead of asking for things. I love how user-friendly it's gonna be for all of her family. All right, Mike and Jen, are you guys ready for the grand reveal?
Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening.
Yes.
Wait, am I gonna bump into something?
Dos, tres, ta-da!
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Incredible.
You
This
guys,
is insane.
worth the wait?
This is
There
going.
was a sink here
There was a sink. Remember, the configuration was
that
completely
did nothing.
different.
I
Yeah.
can't believe this is the same kitchen.
Mike, I can see you cooking here already.
It actually makes sense now. There's the fridge, there's the sink, there's
And
the
our
oven.
dishes are here on display, like they were at our old house.
Your whole station got
My
put in.
coffee station.
You got your coffee station.
Oh my God. No, literally, it looks like a Pinterest page.
It came out so beautiful. We're really proud of it.
This is gorgeous.
Seating
This
was
is
so
amazing.
important. Now that you're standing there,
In the last house, this is where everybody would hang out, just kind of leaning over the island.
Yeah.
Now that we have the seating here. I mean, none of this was here before. This is
Also, can we
crazy.
discuss, this is so good for like a family.
Jen, what do you think of the soapstone? You were kind of against it at first
I know.
because it was darker than you wanted, but
I
what do you
have
think?
to say, I feel like it's gonna be easy to clean.
Yep.
I was so anti a big, dark, chunky something, but it actually looks so good.
I'm so happy we went with soapstone, honestly, because I use the countertop itself to like mix dough, to if I'm doing pasta, so it's like eggs, flour. The fact that it's not porous, that it's easy to clean, we didn't even have to seal it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is kind of a dream come true for anybody that actually just uses the countertop to prep on. And I think I can put hot things on it. Like I don't need
the tea
to,
resistant, yeah. But when you start seeing it change over time and you start kind
gonna
of,
be perfect.
it's gonna be so beautiful.
Well, we have a 1-year-old, so that's
There's
perfect.
a lot of stories to
Plenty
be
of
told.
Little
stories.
tester to get everything everywhere and
Yeah.
to make us not feel like everything has to be so perfect and clean and polished and all of it.
I love even the return underneath with the stone, so it just kind of
Continues.
creates this full, complete circle.
So we just kind of added that nice little detail. Again, if you spill food, it's probably going to fall on there and not on the wood. So it's easy again to clean up. So we just kind of gave you as many little details to make your life easier as possible.
Okay,
So-
wait. I have a question for you because
Yeah.
this is obviously the most important part of the house because the island is where everybody hangs
It's
out.
the heart. It's the heart of the home.
These chairs, I'm a little nervous. Are they going to be easy to clean?
Very easy. It's a high performance fabric. It's really easy to wipe off. It also is nice because
Wow.
you get a little bit of the texture that we needed so that it kind of mixes well with the soapstone and you don't want everything to feel flat. And then also as you're sitting there, we can look down there and look what we,
We have
gave
storage.
you.
Wait, so
lot of
we
storage.
had this in the old house.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So we maximized as much space as we could.
Yeah.
And it's really easy. You just move the stool over, grab, and then...
And
it's
there's power
comfortable.
too, so you can charge your phone, sit here and charge
Oh
your
yeah,
phone.
we added
Oh, really?
outlets at the
Yeah.
bottom.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
stop. Really?
Yeah. Too.
So there's a lot of outlets down there, and
Oh
then
my
you can,
God.
if you want to bring your laptop and work there while Mike is cooking, or if you have a
Amazing.
recipe that you're following and your computer is about to die, then you have all the
Or if
bells
I
and
need to do
whistles.
my hair
Or if you want to do your hair
and I
here.
just want to do it in the kitchen.
Yeah, why not?
I'm obsessed. We need purse hooks now.
Oh shoot,
get like a real-
we missed that one. And for Mike, as you're cooking, we talked about the triangle. You have your beautiful sink here. So if I'm standing here, I can be washing dishes, cooking at the same time, but then you have easy access to your fridge so you can grab stuff.
And like there's a lot of counter space to actually prep, there's space to cook. The fact that we have the 2 dishwashers is huge, especially when we have people over like that. In the last house, it would just get completely filled. We'd have to run it 3 times sometimes to get through all the dishes. So this is crazy.
Oh my God, and our breakfast nook looks so good.
So for the breakfast nook, you guys, we wanted to keep it just kind of clean and have a nice flow around. Jen, I know you really wanted that Pizza Hut banquette,
This is not Pizza Hut.
This is not
what
Pizza
happened
Hut.
to my little
This
booth?
is
We just
so much
couldn't-
better than Pizza
I
Hut.
wanted a Pac-Man, a sit-down
I know.
Pac-Man. No, this is really beautiful.
We
We
can
have
still
this.
put a Pac-Man over here if you want.
Is that my bowl?
I found it in one of the cupboards.
And are these lemons from our tree?
It's from your backyard. They're organic.
Oh my God, we're a real family. This is so exciting. We're adults.
Do you notice anything else in here that you might use a lot? Like on this side of the wall?
Oh, the TV.
Yeah.
I thought that was art.
No, it's a nice, beautiful
Oh my
Samsung
God, that's
Bring
so
TV.
great.
But see, now River can sit here when we find that beautiful high chair for him.
Yeah.
He can sit here, have breakfast, watch his
Screen
cartoons.
time galore.
Exactly.
This
and then
is beautiful.
the pendant. I mean,
I feel like we have a different Scandinavian vibe going on in here, but it ties together well.
now it just feels a little bit more clean and designed, and like, not that the other places
We
weren't.
were very muted.
It was
before.
muted,
And now
exactly.
we have dark tones, light tones. I'm really proud of us.
This is gonna be amazing. We'll use this for game nights. We'll use this for Uno.
Uno!
tournament.
Oh, we have a very, very competitive friend group.
Team?
That,
Uh-oh.
we might need to add a couple chairs.
What do you guys think about the chairs?
Wow. You know,
This is great. I'm just gonna stay here.
Yeah.
no, it's interesting because I actually, when I saw the picture you sent of this chair, I didn't know if it was going to go well with the table, but I like it a lot. I like that it's a little bit lighter and it's actually comfortable. I have to say, it felt like this project took 10 years because
Yeah.
we were just so antsy to get in here.
Yeah.
But it was worth the wait. It's just like so perfect.
And sometimes
Beautiful.
like those special pieces are worth the wait. Sometimes when you want an instant gratification and you're like, I just want something in here, let's just put it in. You use it and you're like, I'm not happy with it. But you wait an extra, I don't know, month or two and you get that one chair that you really love.
Yeah.
And now that you're in the space, you're like, oh, that was worth the wait. I love everything about it.
Project's supply chain issue is done. Eric, this is seriously our dream kitchen. It's so much better than I ever thought. And I feel like with like our now new parental, like adult morning routine, this is such a chic spot to do all those things in.
To start our day and end our day here is just gonna be a dream.
Mike, what's the first thing you're gonna cook?
Baked bread.
Baked bread?
bread. Yeah.
Ooh.
It's been a
Ciabatta,
while.
sourdough,
Sourdough.
Well, I can't wait to have a little bit of that.
same.
And Jen, do you feel like you're gonna have enough moments for TikTok and Instagram videos and
Yes, I'm telling you, this is gonna be used so much for filming. I'm gonna start filming you cooking, but these lights are actually
spotlights.
perfect spotlights. There's a lot of Instagram moments in here. I'm excited. That's a wrap on
we
our
did it.
AD feature, Nugget approved. I can't wait for you guys to see the house. Thank you guys.